So today we're going to be brain dumping. I have a lot of different things going on between personal, business, and family. So what I like to do is brain dump everything on a paper so that way I can figure out how I need to organize everything, put it on my calendar, and have a lot more structure throughout the week. So whether you need to do this for your family or for your business, this is a great way in the beginning of the week to make sure you have some type of system that is going to help relieve that stress and take all the extra weight off your shoulders so that way you can try to coast. Let's do it together. All right, so right now I have a couple of different things from my last brain dump that I'm going to take off. What I did is I'm going to put on a 20-minute time clock so that way I can make sure for 20 minutes I'm solely focused on what we have going on here and I can make sure that I brain dump everything that we need. So what I actually did was I text myself everything that I needed to know about this. So let me see. This is what I like to do. I like to text myself everything that I have going on. So that way then I can brain dump in and then I can organize it. So I'm just going to erase my last stuff. The event was great. We had Walk and Wine. If you checked out my last video, we did some information about setting up that event together, but it went well. And now we're going to brain dump for the upcoming week so that way I can make sure my mind is right and I'm not going crazy because I have mom brain a lot and I'm pregnant with a toddler and a 7-month-old. So it gets a little crazy. So I'm about to have y'all all up in my business just because I want you to learn how to brain dump. So I'm actually going to do it with you. I'm not going to just tell you what to do. I'm going to do it with you. You're going to know all my business for this week, which is fine. But I at least want to give you that hands-on because like I told you guys, that's what I've been looking for. I've been looking for someone who can actually work with me so that way I can make sure I'm doing it the right way. Okay, so the three pillars that we have is personal, business, and family. What we're going to do is jot down everything first, and then we can pillar them out to where we need to be so that way we can schedule it. So first thing I need to get done is my Sage Care order form. So what I want to do is make a form so that way I can send it out to different businesses and they can actually place orders and I can send it to their businesses. So this way I could just make more money when it comes to this business. So that's what the Sage Care order forms are. Do my laundry. Whew! Lord knows I need to do that. It's been a while. Become a star fitness instructor. That's actually going to be a YouTube video that I want to get done because I've trained a lot of different fitness instructors and I definitely want to give some tips to other people who want to go from training to actually instructing whole classes. So that's what that is going to be about. So become a star fitness instructor. You're in my brain right now and I love it. Okay. Renew Derek Gym. So actually something I want to do for my husband. He's telling me that his gym membership is about to expire. So for Christmas, it's next week, I want to renew that for him. My son's dentist appointment. That's going to be next week on Christmas Eve. I need to make and freeze sea moss. That's actually something I'm going to be doing tomorrow. I'm trying out a new method. So I want to see if this is going to work. I always like to try things out before I just send it off to people. So we're trying a new method so that way the glass jars don't break in the when they're going through shipping, or if sometimes they want to freeze them, you know, we don't want them to break. So we're trying a new little method for the freezing of the sheet moss. I want to change my Shopify store because right now I'm currently using Debutify, and that's $30 a month. And I really don't know if that's worth it right now. I'm trying to cut down on my finances. So I've been looking at different things that I can do. So I want to check that out and see if I can build my Shopify store with the regular layout that I have with the Debutify. So that's what that is about. Let me see. Send over Sage Care videos. This phone right here is my secondary phone. I'm recording on my primary phone. So what I want to do is transfer these videos over here so that way I can start posting more content on my Sage Care, because I've been slacking on that and I really want to hone in on my digital products and my different products that I can send out to people, because being a mom, there's so much different things going on. So I want to be able to, just focus a little bit more on my family and do a lot of more work at home. So let me see. Look over ClickUp. I want to organize that. ClickUp is where I put all of my tasks for myself, for my team members. So since we're going into the new year, I want to see what we have going on, because that's where we have our systems. So I want to make sure that everything's updated so that way everyone's on the same page. Bands challenge and the 21-day killer body challenge. The bands challenge is actually an online challenge, and the 21-day killer body, that can be done online or inside of my gym. So honestly, the bands challenge can be too. Yeah, definitely. But that's something I definitely want to have going on for the new year, because it's basically a way that people who have not been to the gym, they could come in for a discounted rate, but at the same time, they could do a challenge. So that way I know that they can get nice, great results in a little bit of time that they're there. So those are different challenges that we have. So that right there is my brain dump. Okay, that right there is my brain dump. So what I'm going to do now is organize it between personal, family, and business. Personal is me. Me. One thing I'm learning right now is first things first, I'm first. I have to make sure that I'm on top of myself, because if I am not, then I cannot be great for my family. So I definitely separate myself when it comes to family. That is personal. So Sage Care order forms, that right there is business. So I'm gonna put a B. My laundry, that's personal. This is business because that's a YouTube video. That's content I need to get out. Personal, because I want to get him a gift. My family, the dentist appointment. CMOS, that's business. Business. Send over Sage Care. That is business, and business. So you see, there's a lot of business going on, which is why I'm really trying to back up on it a little bit, because I wanted to say a lot more F. I wanted to say a lot more family. I'm at home all day with the baby. And when Sage comes home, I drop everybody off to school. I pick everybody up from work. I drop everybody off to work. So I'm definitely always doing family things, which is why B is here, because that has taken actually a back end a lot. I need to catch up on these different things, but I wanted to say family here more, because that's what my focus has been lately. That's what I've been focusing on. But since I have all of this right here all spread out, let me see, on our timer we have 12 minutes. So 12 more minutes so that we can focus in on this. All right. Now, since we have all this out, what I also need is dates, because dates are very important. So first, let me see if there's anything on here that needs a specific date. I need to do this before the 25th. So let me make sure I do that before then. Sage Care order forms, I need this to be ready for my assistant on Sunday. So I need to make sure that this is done by Saturday. And Saturday is, let me see what date. Saturday is the 21st. So I need to have this complete and finished by the 21st. Dentist appointment, Christmas Eve. What else do we have going on? So nothing over here has a specific date. These are different things that I just have to get done. This right here, I definitely want to have these complete before the new year, so that way I can start marketing it. I'm probably going to actually start marketing it about a week before New Year's, and I'm not going to have a start on New Year's, because I know everybody says New Year, New Me, and that's when they start, but that's not always exactly when it's going to happen. So what I want to do is have it more so like a week or two out, because that's when they actually start getting into it. The first week, they overwhelm themselves with a lot of things, but when they really get into the groove, that's when it's going to happen. So I want this to be done the week prior. So I'm going to have my end date on this for the 27th. I have to have this done by the 27th. So that is when I start marketing it. And that's for these two challenges right here. Look over ClickUp, that has to be done before the New Year's, and I want to have that at our meeting. So I actually want to get that done before the 28th. And then what else? Send over Sage Care videos. I'm going to be doing that tomorrow. So let me just put that right there because I know that's something that needs to get done ASAP. Change Shopify store. I want to get that done before the weekend. So have that done by the 22nd. Make the CMOS, that right there is going to be getting done tomorrow as well. And then what else? Become a Star Fitness instructor. I want to get that recorded by next week. So that has to be my video for next week that I'm going to be doing. Let me see, and do my laundry. I definitely want that done before the weekend is over. So now I have dumped all of my tasks, whether it's for me, whether it's for personal, whether it's for business or family. And now I have dates. So that way I can make sure now I can actually put this on the calendar and organize it in a way that it's all right there. And a great thing is that I share my calendar with my husband, so he sees what I have going on too. Okay, so that way, again, that communication. And then, of course, my assistant sees my calendar as well. So that way he can make sure I don't double book or anything like that. So now, since we did that, I want to put all of this on my calendar. So let's bring the laptop. Okay, so what I'm going to do, this is my calendar I have up. We can put everything on here. I have on the 21st, that is this Saturday, Sage Care order forms are due. And I work in the morning, so I'm going to have that done by 12, just so that way I could time block all of this out. And I'm prepared. Sage Care order forms due. Okay. And that one I actually like to make in green. I like to do Killer Body in purple, Sage Care in green. And that's actually in dark green because sage, whatever I have for family for sage, is in light green. Did that go to the dark? Go to dark. Okay, perfect. All right, let's add that right there. Do my laundry. That has to be done by the 22nd. And that is going to be get done by 1 o'clock. That right there is personal. I'm going to have that in pink. Okay, after we have that, become a Star Fitness instructor. That right there is going to be on the 27th. So now we're just putting everything into our calendar. Become a star. Okay, and that right there is purple. Perfect. Renewed there. That is going to probably be done this weekend. So I'll actually do it the 22nd. I'll do that with the laundry. I like to do all my family in that sage green. Okay, Sage Dentist, that right there is going to be on the 24th. Boom, there it is. I actually already put that on there, 10:30. Okay, Make and Squeeze CMOS, that's going to be tomorrow. There's two things I need to do tomorrow, so I'll just put them both on there. CMOS, I like to do it in the morning, so I have it right here. 12 p.m. as my deadline. That right there. Just organizing our life right now. Started off with the brain dump, and now we're organizing based off of the date, so that way we have clear deadlines, and that way we can have some structure to our week. So next I have Change Shopify store, and I want that done by the 22nd. But there was something else on the 19th. Oh yes, send over Sage Care videos. That's business for Sage Care. All right. Change Shopify store. That right there is on the 22nd. There's a lot of things on the 22nd, but that's just a deadline. You can get it done anytime between the week. I like to give myself deadlines because if something runs over in a week, I don't want to stress myself out like, oh my God, I didn't get it done today. I'm overwhelmed. I have a couple of days to make sure that I'm getting it done. So that's why we have the deadlines, and not, you know, the deadlines are basically you have time. It's not immediate. So change Shopify store. Right there is for the 22nd. And that is Sage Care. Look over ClickUp. Deadline is the 28th. Boom. And then we also have the bands challenge and the 21-day killer body challenge. I need to have all that marketing done. I need to have the emails ready. I need to have the bands ready for the ladies, because if you are out of town, then I make sure I actually send you bands. So that's what we're going to be doing right there. So bands and 21-day challenge. Okay. Marketing done. Perfect. Perfect. So what we have done is we brain dumped everything that we have going on. Actually, let me give you a better view. What we have done is we've brain dumped everything that we have gone on for the next 2 weeks, so that way we're aware what we have going on, and it's not something that's just going to be thrown at us. We actually have it mapped out, so that way, you're just on point. It's better to be ready and to stay ready, so that way you don't have to get ready, right? Yes. So that's what we did. We mapped everything out. Then we put it in different categories. You can use whatever categories you want to do. What I used was business, family, and personal. Personal is me, family is family, and then business is for my two businesses, which is the gym that I have here in New York, Killer Body Fitness, and then my CMOS business, which is Sage Care. So we figured out everything we had to do. We dumped it. We got the dates and the deadlines that we want everything to get done, and we put it onto our calendar. So that is great. And we still have 3 minutes to spare. So I think we did really, really good. So what I'm going to actually do is just let my assistant know that I put everything on my calendar, so that way tomorrow when he's working, he can make sure that anything that he can, put a hand in and put the extra help in to make it easier for me on my end, he can get started with that tomorrow. So as like I said, when everyone's on the same page, it makes it a lot easier for your life to flow. I know a lot of times we have so many different things going on that we just do not know exactly what's going on. I get mom brain a lot. I have kids, I have a business, I have a husband, and I'm getting pulled by so many different sides, which I love, but it does get a lot sometimes. So I try to make sure that I'm not just going off the whim, because that's when I'm booking multiple people to train at the same time, or that's when I don't know that I have a rental because I didn't put it on my calendar. I just, confirmed it with someone. I'm trying to make sure that I'm on point with all these things, so that way the business can flow, the family can flow, and that way I can also pour into myself, because like I said, the more I pour into myself, the better I am for my family. So that is the goal for the next year, to make sure that everything is organized weekly, monthly, so that way we can have a better flow. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.